Hello, I'm Dan Norenberg, advisor, coach, and consultant to executive and strategic leadership teams. Welcome to Norenberg's 90 Seconds. In these short clips, I'm going to share with you a leadership situation, the challenge, struggle, or blind spot this created for a leader. Then in about 90 seconds, I'll tell you about the idea, the tool, or the insight that this leader and I discussed to help them be more successful. And in doing so, should you encounter a situation similar to this at some point in your future, you'll have an additional resource to help you be more effective. Let me say a couple words about today's situation. A new executive took over a leadership team that had experienced a great deal of change over the past 3 years. He asked me to support him and his team, and during one of our working sessions, a member of the leadership team said, "We're far too polite with each other. How can we learn to give feedback to each other that helps us all grow without hurting people?" Now, this comment triggered a discussion, and a new set of feedback standards were created in this leadership team. Let me share the essence of what they created to help them overcome their feedback deficit, anonymously, of course. So this is Norenberg's 90 Seconds. You can start that clock. This leadership team recognized that feedback fueled the quality of their collaboration, decision-making, and problem-solving, as well as set the standard for feedback across the entire organization. They agreed to start using 4 new practices in their leadership team. Number 1, they wanted to ask for feedback more regularly and show they really listened when they got it. Number 2, they also wanted to share when they got feedback that was very helpful, how it helped them improve their behavior or part of the business. Number 3, they wanted to share more positive feedback with each other in the leadership team and across the organization to build a bandwidth of feedback with their colleagues. And last but not least, they agreed to ask more specific questions to increase the quality of the suggestions that they got. So instead of asking, "Does anyone have any feedback?" they started using questions like, "What's the one thing I could do differently that would enable you to be more effective?" Now, creating a highly effective feedback culture doesn't start at the bottom or the middle of your organization. It starts at the top. So how do you and your executive colleagues set the example for an exceptional feedback culture in your leadership team and across your organization? That's Norenberg's 90 Seconds. Thanks for joining me today.